I hate to be the bearer of bad news, home sellers of Sacramento, but the party's over. Welcome to the July 2022 housing market update for Sacramento County. Got some stats back here that I'm going to show you kind of what's going on in the housing market. If you've been paying attention to the news, you know there has been a market change. We're not in a buyer's market technically, but it sure feels that way. Homes are sitting on the market longer. Multiple offers just aren't happening as often as they were. We're seeing lots and lots of price reductions. So the stats that just came out are kind of showing what's going on in the market. And I do think we're going to continue in a downward trend. But let's look at the stats and I'll kind of show you what's happening here. So in this column here, we have the numbers from last month, and then we have our current numbers. So we'll start with active homes for sale. If you called me today and said, hey, Tim, let's go look at some homes, I have 2,237 homes that I could potentially show you. Please don't make me show you that many homes. Last month we had 1,840. So that's an increase of 21%. So a lot more homes coming on the market. And if you go back for a year, that number is up 72%. We have 72% more homes on the market today than we did a year ago. So it feels like the market's being flooded with homes coming on the market. It's still a relatively low number, but it sure feels like we're just getting flooded with homes. Months inventory. This is a way we gauge how quickly the market's moving. And what months inventory means is if no new homes came on the market, how long would it take for us at the current pace homes are selling to sell every home that's currently active for sale? So how quickly are all those homes going to disappear? Last month, it would have taken 1.4 months to sell all those homes. So about a month and a half. We're currently sitting at 1.7 months. So it's taking longer now to get rid of all those properties. It's up 21%. Not a big difference until you go back here and say, well, a year ago, our month supply was 0.8 months. It's up 112%. So we haven't really had a ton of homes to sell in Sacramento for the last 5-6 years. That month inventory has been under 1 month for quite a long time. So to see it jump to 1.7 is a pretty good jump for us here in Sacramento. Days on markets. Last month, the homes that went pending sale were on the market an average of 13 days before they got an offer. Right now, all the pending homes in Sacramento County, I just looked them up, 21 days. So an extra week. So again, you can kind of see that trend of things taking longer to sell. The big one, median price. Last month, the median price for a home in Sacramento County, single family homes only, was $575,000. This month, $560,000. So it's lost $15,000 of equity, a drop of 2.6%. I then went back because this is for these numbers, these current numbers are actually for June. They just come out in July. But I went and looked up July to see how many homes have sold in Sacramento County from the 1st through the 17th, which is today. There have been 474 sales, and the median price of those 474 is $550,000. So you can see another $10,000 drop there. And that's what we're kind of expecting. Me personally, I think when things finally settle down, and that could be 6 months to a year from now, I think we will see a price reduction in the median price for homes in Sacramento County, going to be somewhere in the 10 to 20% range. That's just my educated guess based on what I'm seeing, what I'm reading in the market. So what does that mean for sellers? You have to be real on your price. This is not the time to test the market. Not at all. And let me show you. I'm going to grab a pen here and kind of show you the dangers of testing the market. So this is the market, and it's headed down. It's in a downward trend. And then you come along and put your home on the market. And let's say this line represents where your home should have been priced, but you priced it here. It's not going to sell because you've priced it too high. And as time goes, your home just sits there and you're not getting any activity. We're not getting showings, nothing, because the market's telling you your home's overpriced. And you finally go, Tim, I'm tired of waiting. Obviously something's going on here. Lower my price. So we lower it to there. We still haven't reached that blue line. So now your home sits. And the longer you sit, that blue line's going down. And then you lower it again. And it sits. And you lower it again. And you see the problem. We're not catching the blue line. If you had priced it right here, you probably would have sold it. But unfortunately, you're chasing the market down. And that's something we don't want to have happen. So if you want to test the market, great, test it. But when it comes time for that first price reduction, boy, you got to really come down. Because if you don't come down below that blue line, you're just sitting there. It's unfortunate, but I think that's the market we're in now. What's this mean for buyers? You got a lot more choices, and you don't have to jump the second a home hits the market like it was 6 months ago. The second a house hit the market, you had to jump because it was going to have 20 offers. That's just not happening anymore. So if you're in the market to buy, great. You can kind of catch your breath, take your time, and write your offer. Sellers, be careful. You don't want to do this. So I understand you wish you had sold 6 months ago. I wish I could tell you that I could get you $575 for your house. Unfortunately, now it's only worth $560. And if you wait too much longer, it's $550 and then maybe $540. So I don't control the market. I just interpret the information and let you decide what price and where to put your house in relation to your neighbors. So I hope you found this helpful. I would love a like and a subscribe. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm just getting it started and having a blast with it. And I am here. If you have questions, you can make a comment in the comment section below, or give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I'm happy to help. Hope you found this helpful. We'll see you next month.